tell me more about your time at Revere, key lessons that Don Vandenbord, taught you guys when you first joined, how you guys approach risk, because I think that's what sets you apart. Don, was a part of our conference that we just did a great presentation on that. We'll probably link that down below. But yeah, tell me about that experience and his mentorship and how that's had an impact on you.
So he's one of the most disciplined, systematic, data-oriented people I've ever met. He has these complicated spreadsheets. He's an Excel wizard, tracking every data possible. And I think because of that, clients love it. We have that daily video. He has these spreadsheets. Any statistic a client would want to ask for, Don could provide. And that, for people, most of our clients are heading into retirement or in retirement. It gives them this peace of mind that they have this guy who literally tracks every data point possible. The biggest principle Don has instilled on us is it's not how, he says this all the time, and after every one of our weekly podcasts, it's not how much you make, but how much you keep that matters. And we have all these traders, including myself. You do well, and then you give it all back.
Right.
And especially pure retirement, you can't do that with your nest eggs.
Right.
So that, I would say, that's number one principle. And you read all these books, it's all about risk management, stop losses, sizing your position properly so you don't take excessive risk on a total portfolio. I would say those are the main principles Don instilled in us.
Yeah,
and
so important.
He has a facetious one. I can't say the word on podcast, but it's don't F that up. That's his number one rule to us. Literally when we first joined, he says the biggest rule in portfolio management is don't F it up.
And what does that mean? What does that mean exactly? Don't lose too much, or
kind of like Buffett. Don't lose money. First rule is don't lose money. Second one is don't forget rule number one. So it's always risk first. Get risk conscious. Smoothing the equity curve. Don't take excessive risk.
What does risk mean to you in the markets? If you had to kind of define it, or think about the key ways that you manage risk, what does that actually mean for you?
So there's many definitions of risk that I've learned over time, and we can get into the different definitions. Essentially, to me, risk is the potential to lose money, or just a situation where you'll lose money.
Yeah.
But I have this other definition of risk I learned from either Morgan Housel or Howard Marks, and they essentially said risk is what can happen but didn't happen in reality. And I really like that because humans love hindsight 2020. We see something that happens and we don't even think about what could have happened.
Right.
And so I think risk is that, and also potential of permanent loss.
Yep. Excellent.
And some would define risk as volatility, which I could see as well. But to me, risk is losing money.